going on? And I'm gonna say this real quickly and be real. Racism is the real Me Too movement. You know, if we gonna go back, no one's been more violated than black people. And it's been a fact. When I saw the Me Too movement and they went after a few celebrities and they did this and that, and yeah, saw how that was. But I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nobody been more violated than African Americans for over 400 years. Racism is the real Me Too movement. Hashtag. If you're gonna mute something, you start with muting Donald Trump. You start muting this government. You start muting this police. You start muting this Congress. You start muting the FBI. You start muting the CIA. You start muting professional sports leagues. All of it. Because to hear Roger Goodell be pompous and arrogant, not mention Colin Kaepernick, and to say, well, we built this league off of blacks. And I'm like, well, who hasn't built everything in America off of black people? Please tell me who. The White House was created by black people. A black girl created the flag. Google it. Look it up. Check it out. Look up what Benjamin Banneker did. What Dr. Charles Drew did. Blood, plasma, things that are needed now. Look it up. Gary Bell with the stoplights, the lights. Look it up. George Washington Carver. Look it up. Look at what people have done throughout history. Beyond Dr. King, Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass. Look it up. Harriet Tubman. Look it up. Learn something. But racism has been the Me Too movement in all walks of life. The audacity of the music industry say we're going to black out on this when they've made profits and they've turned artists into slaves and have underpaid them, whitewashed their careers, got a white face and blackballed at the same time. Look it up. Athletes who took knees, Madu Rauf, NBA, Denver Nuggets, did in the 90s. NBA says you cannot take a protest against the national anthem. Told them that. Says you got to be 19 to play in our league. Look it up. Dwayne Thomas, Dallas Cowboys, back in the 70s. Sat on the bench, refused to stand for the anthem. Pre-Colin Kaepernick. Look it up. Kurt Floyd, free agency in baseball. Look it up. Got white ball. Spencer Haywood, free agency in the NBA. Look it up. All the people that have challenged the status quo, black, been systematically set to the side for what Jackie Robinson did, for what Larry Doby did. From Jack Johnson to Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis in between. Still dealt with segregation, everything in between. Look it up. Look at what Thurgood Marshall had to do, Supreme Court Justice, Brown versus Board of Education. Look at all up, how it all has been impactful because of race relations and what has gone on. Systematic from lynchings, cross burnings, looking up separate water fountains, separate movie theaters, separate busing systems, loans, ghettos, projects, the whole nine. Look it up. African black experience has been that. Racism is the Me Too movement, which has not been dealt with properly for over 400 years. And I don't want to hear no lip service and no little charities. Reparations, apology, flipping the whole country on its head is what you got to do to make it right. Not no little little PCS services and all this mess. You demand Trump's out of there. You demand the police better pass hate crimes, better housing. You should go be black. You go to the bank, get a loan. You go to the mall, no profile. Grocery store, no profile. Driving down the street, no profile. Proper protocol. Don't be choking and putting your neck in baton and all that. But I'm telling you, racism is the Me Too movement that ain't really been fully addressed. 100%. All right, that's my thoughts and takes. Let's have some commentary about it. Feel free to hit me up. Hit that like and subscribe and the bell rings in the video. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. Racism is the Me Too movement. For real.